Hey y'all, it is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. Um, y'all, I don't know if I ever showed y'all this is my calendar. Wait a minute. And just read what it says, and that's the truth as far as I'm concerned. And I bought it because this bike was on. I love old bike. I just like old stuff, period. And like retro stuff. Um, I do. And my bike is kind of like this. Kind of like that kind of bike. That's just how I roll. Pun intended. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to do, this is like a bug. I'm going to talk about a bug or something like that. When we were growing up, it used to be a lot of fireflies. I don't even see fireflies anymore. Hardly. Like, here, I don't see them at all. Um, when I go home, maybe two. But when we were kids, we would catch fireflies and put them in jars and just, I know them fireflies was like, these clowns is out here again playing. We need to go higher so they don't catch us because we going to our doom. We going to the jar. We would catch them. We put them in jars and just sit there and just be amused by a bug whose behind lit up. And then, we take them in the house where they in a jar. And we take them in the house and we thinking these boogers gonna be awake alive the next day, and we come in there and they busted all up and everything else and just done went ahead on to the other side. And so the next night we just started our little process all over again. That was a summer activity. For real though, I'm not playing. Now roly polies, that's a different story, but bugs from the past, nevertheless. I still see roly polies, but we like used to. They look smaller than they used to. To me, these roly polies now look like they've been decreased in they little. And our roly polies, I remember them being larger than they are now. Just if you see one in your neighborhood, just kind of check it out next time. I'm not. I'm for real being serious, y'all. It's. I ain't gonna get on the soapbox, but anyway, tea of the day is Tazo hibiscus. No, Tazo passion. I don't know how I got hibiscus out of the word. Reading the word on the thing and still gonna make it be what I want it to be. Ain't that just like human nature? Just really not willing to pay attention to the obvious. And that's what this video is about. That was a perfect segue, and it was ever so accidental. But roly polies. Last night I had a roly poly night. Yesterday, I think y'all remember me saying that I was going to do this stretching video, correct? The reason why I said that, I should have elaborated because I just felt tight. And that's the reason why I was saying I'm going to do this stretching video because I just felt like I was, and I just attributed it to working out. The issue is that it was pre-roly-poly time. Pre-roll-up time. And y'all remember roly-polies, they be going around, with all them legs, and then you touch the back of it with a stick. This is what we did as kids. We would find a colony of them. They'd usually kind of congregate. And it appears that I was going to say they like to be near water or waterish stuff. Waterish. Anyway, and then we would find them and everybody get a stick. And we would just go through there touching their backs and watching them ball up like this and then roll. Then we would roll them with the stick. I know that we probably shouldn't have been doing that, but we was kids. We wasn't mashing them and killing them. We was just making them do their reflex activity over and over again, which may have led to the demise of them. Because who wants to be balling up and letting go when you think the coast is clearing, then balling back up again and then crawling? And then you got these. Never mind. I'm not gonna get off into life from. I was getting ready to do like something like Bug Life, and I never saw that movie. I just know that it was the life from a bug's perspective. And so let me come back to what I was talking about, which was my roly poly night. Last night, uh, I had the worst leg cramps I've ever had in my life. I can say that with all honesty, truth, and sincerity. I've never had leg cramps like that. And they were not just, your average run of the mill going here, and buy a leg cramp. Like, this was a two for a dollar leg cramp, a sale, like something unprecedented because it was from my thighs down to my calves. And it was both of them, and it was off and on all night long. And so I just felt like uh when women, this is not funny, but are in labor, you just sit up and they already be exhausted, especially them first time mamas. And I just used to just feel so bad for them because they didn't know what to expect. Everything was, well, let me not go there. But what I'm saying is, um, you be laying there all, trying to rest up because you just exhausted and ready for all this to be over. And then all of a sudden, here's another one. That's exactly how it was last night. Here come another one. And I, at one point, just didn't know if I was going to be able to walk because I just felt like each step I was getting ready to collapse because I had contracted up that much. I felt like a roly poly off and on all night long. Like, okay, I get in the bed and I stretch out. All is good. We getting ready to get some sleep. And then all of a sudden, here come another one. And then I'm rolled all up. And then you get it straightened out. And then the same scenario. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, when I got up this morning, I was so sore from all the activities last night that I didn't even wake up on time because I had no true sleep. And so this morning, I didn't go to the gym. I'm just giving y'all the information as to why I didn't go to the gym. Now, what I will say on the tail end of that is that I'm going to be working out today. I'm going to walk today. I will be back and report to y'all that I did walk. But I want y'all to know, when I was telling one of my friends today that what had happened last night, what happened last night, I was kind of like, um, it just kind of caught me off guard, and I really wasn't really understanding it. And and it was just because I wasn't putting everything together. You've been drinking juice all for an entire week, which means that the lavatory activity has increased as well. Okay, along with lavatory increase, there is water leaving the body. I'm drinking water, but it didn't ever dawn on me that I needed to amp up. I think these things, but then when I'm not putting it all together at one time, it escaped me. So I needed to amp my water up, especially over these last couple of days when I've, been doing extra. And so she said just right out, you need to increase your water intake. That's why that's happening. And I hadn't even put it together. I did not put it together. And so I have already started on my water. I'm drinking a tea first, and then I'm going to get started on my green drinks. And I just wanted to let y'all know though what happened. I mean, I just could not, I really couldn't believe that. And so, mystery solved, I'm positive. And I'm going to probably be doing Zumba tomorrow. I think it's a Zumba class. And if it is, I'm getting ready to meet, meet some new people and just do what I got to do. And my goal, High Carb Phoenix sent me a response back to something I had said. And she was just saying, which makes perfect sense. Um, what her goals are as far as activity are concerned, and even with eating and things of that nature, which we kind of pretty much on the same page, because the way her eating style, except for she had mentioned something, and I had saw this when I was reading the other day, and I was trying to figure out how to back some of the apples out of the green drink, and because it's 4 apples, and increase something. I mean, it's going to be something green. It won't be a fruit. And just to get it to a point, and it might be a, what I would call a gradual transition. This is what my thoughts are, where I start out, continue as I have been, and then just gradually start backing back off the apple where it will not be such a shock to my system. It is my goal to get to the point where it's just flat out green juice, where I am really able to drink that back. I done told y'all I can, if it's something that I can drink and take in things that might not be palatable to the average person, if I know that it's gonna help me. But with this going to be long term, and I mean I'll share my goals too for the weeks to come, is to incorporate an additional different juice throughout the week. Not, I ain't gonna be making different juices every day. What I'm saying is, my, like, next week, my goal, my juice focus will be continuing to drink my green drink, but at least one of my drinks per day next week will be um eye health juice, a juice related to my eyes. And then, different body systems. I'm just gonna keep on rotating and making juices, but changing it up where I'm not just getting the same thing all the time. It's a whole plethora of combinations to make juices. I don't have to be stuck with one thing. I don't have to be bored with that. But that is my goal. So I put it out there. Like I said, I'm working at being as out there as possible with this stuff. It's some things that I'm still not comfortable with, but the things that I can do, I will do. If y'all have some questions or something like that, and whatever my new juice for eye health is, I will put when I start doing it, which I'm gonna be looking this evening and tomorrow. I will put it down in the description box when I start incorporating it, which will be Monday. And that is it. I'm going to drink this tea. I'm going to stop scratching like I got a flea, because I don't. And I'm going to drink my green drink. I will be drinking water today. And I will tell you for sure, for real, that I will not be not exercising. In other words, I'm going to exercise. And for Pam, Fitbit. My Fitbit went crazy yesterday. I do not know what it was, but I got on the message boards and I saw that other people have been having this problem. And it's a thing where you just plug it into the source, you hold the button down, and it should take you back to your original settings. And then you turn your Bluetooth on your phone or whatever your syncing device is on and off, and then see if that works for you, because it worked for me. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Toodles.